Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Proclaim News. I'm Mr. Brown, and I'm back in the studio. The last one I did was at Faithbridge Church in Park Rapids, Minnesota. Thank you, Park Rapids, or thank you, Faithbridge in Park Rapids, for allowing me to come to your church. I was able to do 2 Sunday services, do Vacation Bible School, do a parent workshop on how to connect with your kids, and I spoke to the youth group as well and had a great time. So here's a few clips from my time at Faithbridge. The other room, and I will share the secret code in the other room because they can't follow me. They're trying to follow me to the secret code. I'm gonna go do the secret code in the other. I got stalkers, people following me. 127. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, He created them. Male and female, He created them. Genesis 1:27. While the time there was incredible, I also had a great time coming home to my kids and my wife, and they welcomed me home. We were excited. As a matter of fact, Sophia wrote a little song about Daddy's coming home, which is really cool. She even played it on her recorder. But the funny thing is, when it was time to play, they wanted to play with me. Sophia wanted to play a game of cards. Everyone wanted to throw the ball around. So they shared me. They did both. They considered others. And I had a conversation with Sophia about what it means to consider others. You can check out that podcast in a link below, what that looks like in our family. So we played together, and that was really good. They both wanted to play at the same time. My time at Park Rapids was really great. And just give me a quick overview of what we did with VBS, because it really stuck out to me. The whole theme that week was about the sanctity of human life, that life matters, that we have value. And I really liked the fact that we did a lot of memory verses, the Bible lessons, just focused on the fact that God made us with value. And during the week, I found this song by a guy named Shai Linne, and I'll put a link of that in the description as well, called God Made Me and You. And actually, a friend of mine sent me his whole album called Jesus Kids, and me and my kids have been listening to it for the last couple months. But the song called God Made Me and You was really great because he talks about the fact that God made us. We're unique, but yet He made us to glorify Himself. As a matter of fact, the hook of the song goes like this. Though we have a different story, God made me and you, God made me and you. For our joy and for His glory, God made me and you, God made me and you. And I talk about this in the podcast, another Connect Faith Life podcast as well. But I really like that, hearing kids sing that song. sing those lyrics and listen to the fact that God made us, that we come from different places, have different stories. And I'm in Park Rapids. My story looks a little different because I'm darker skinned than they are, right? As a matter of fact, one of the girls came up to me because it was a little African-American girl, and this little other girl came up to me and said, "Mr. Brown, look, her skin is lighter." So we all put our hands together, and the girl's skin was lighter than mine, but the other little girl, her skin wasn't that much darker. And it was like, look, see? And guess what? We're not all that different. We are different, and we should celebrate that God made us in all shapes, sizes, and colors. Different. We're different, but God made us all, and we all have value because God made me and you. And it was really cool to see these kids sing that song. Here's a little clip of them singing that song. Different story. God made me and you. God made me and you. For our joy and for His glory. God made me and you. God made me and you. And for me, it is helping the kids have a foundation of who God is, that God made us for Himself, for our joy and for His glory. And I think sometimes as a church, we are behind. Instead of teaching the foundation, we try to teach on what they already learned. For an example, the whole transgender conversation. Well, this week we had a chance through one of our memory verses to not even talk about transgender issues, but talk about the foundation. Our verse, Genesis 1:27. So God created man in His own image. In the image of God, He created them. Male and female, He created them. Genesis 1:27. And I think, you know what? That is speaking truth to our kids on a fundamental, foundational level. That God made us. He created us in His own image. Our value comes from God. Then He created us male and female. There's two genders. There's only two, male and female. God made us that way. It was part of God's design. And throughout the week, we also did some things teaching kids about how God made the eye, how God made our nose, our skeletal system. It's just amazing. And so I had a great time during VBS teaching these basic fundamental things or foundational things to help kids understand who God is and how God made us, how things are supposed to work, because life is wonderful. Life is beautiful. There's value to human life, no matter if we have a disability or not a disability. God made me and you. So it was a great week in Vacation Bible School. Again, you want to follow my messages. You can check the links in the description about what we did there. And I'm looking forward to going back to Park Rapids and maybe do some more work with the church. One of our goals, you can pray about this, is as I speak at the schools, we can arrange some kind of event at the church after I speak to the school, have the students come out to the event, maybe even the families come to the event. But hey, pray about that. And thanks for watching this edition of Proclaim News. These are supposed to be short, sweet, but I like to talk, as my son reminded me the other day. I just talk, and talk. Hey, that's okay. That's my gift. That's how God made me, because God made me and you. Peace.